Did Jenny bring that for you, Clint?
No, I put some planning into this.
Oh yeah. Okay.
What's up, Dan? Dan Gunderson? Danny G?
Oh yeah. Where are you? I don't see you. I'm looking for you on the screen.
What?
Yeah. I think we'll just, it's just 7:31, so we'll give folks a little bit of time to, maybe a couple more minutes. I don't really know who to expect on any of this, so this is a new one.
Oh, look at that.
Uncharted territories.
Uncharted territories, you're right. Looking around. Okay, so maybe 2 minutes, and then we'll have Derek start us off with his Dream Builders Bramble.
Hey, looks like everyone's drinking wine tonight, so I might be flying solo for the interim, but that's okay.
That's a good-looking cocktail. What is that?
Melissa? Did Melissa join in?
Melissa's there. Hi, Melissa. Hi. I feel like it's really echoey. I'm yelling. Hi, Matt. Hi, Amy. Oh my gosh, this is exciting. So fun.
Yeah, it's like a 10-second delay.
Oh, there's a delay.
No, it's okay. Okay, we should be okay. Zoom pre-party.
And now when
How are you feeling over there? You ready to go?
Okay,
hey Pam, I just went toe to toe on that Willows, and I went for it.
Did you really?
I went for it. Sorry, Rob.
Oh, we've been outbid by like $400, Jenny. It was over hours ago.
Really?
That was a good one. Yeah.
You guys, our silence are going gangbusters. I'm not gonna lie, our silence are going gangbusters.
Good.
You guys, our silence is going gangbusters.
Sweet girl.
I'm surprised my carbon monoxide.
Oh.
Is it? It is? I better keep an eye on my bid.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab some water really quickly.
I better keep an eye on my bid. The audio is a little late.
I think it's someone's. I feel like the audio's delayed too, and I don't know if that's for everybody or just. I think it's someone's.
We can go outside.
I feel like the audio's delayed too. Got an echo for everybody or just.
Yep, it is. The audio is totally delayed for me. I don't know.
And it's weird because I can see your lips moving with your voice, Cyrus, so I don't really know what the delay is.
The audio is totally delayed for me. I don't know. So weird.
Because I can see your lips moving with your voice, Cyrus, so I don't really know what the delay is. Debbie, are you a grandma for a second time, or did you come home?
Not yet. No, not yet.
Okay.
I'm getting updates, so I might have to leave, but I'm here right now.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Well, I think we'll start if you want to start. Are you ready, Donnie? Okay. So I have Donnie as my co-pilot over here. She is gonna. We have a small little presentation. We got some trivia. We're gonna do some fun things. I have to say that little did we know when we planned this masquerade that it would turn into this masquerade. So it's a little play on masking, but thank you all for being here. We're super excited. We have no idea how this is all going to go because there's no way to tell who's going to show up on our live auction tonight, but it's going to be really fun. We put a lot of hard work into it. So thank you for being here. And for those of you who are bidding on the silence, they are going insane and we're super excited and really grateful. So thank you so much. We have Derek here. Derek is starting, he's a bartender and he has been very generous in creating the Dream Builders Bramble. I almost forgot what it was called. And so he's going to do a little demonstration of that drink. And if you want to make it with him, or some of us have already made it and are imbibing, which is awesome. We're going to turn it over to him in just a second, and then if you've made them or you want to enter your drink, we'll have some prizes for who made the best replica. And you can check Derek out starting Monday at Tablas in Mill Creek Town Center.
It's a center.
Yeah.
It's somewhat of a square, circular.
Square,
You know.
whatever. Awesome. So Derek, do you want to take it away? And we will. Do you want to put up the? So sorry, we have a little. Here's our pre-party. So you want to go to the next slide? And do you want the what are they called? Ingredients up, or would you rather that we just get to focus on watching you make it? I think that probably might be more fun.
I'll showcase every ingredient individually,
Okay.
and
Okay.
I tend to ramble quite a bit, so I think I'll more than cover each individual ingredient. I think the key is just to have fun, and if anybody has a question or feels that they want to say something or share something similar, I feel like this is a somewhat jovial group, somewhat of a closer group, so feel free to just interrupt if you'd like, clap, shake your hand, or clap your hands when I shake the drink, or make along with me as well. So absolutely. Should we start?
So yeah, do you want to maybe let's turn it off and then he can just. Perfect. All right, Derek, take it away.
Okay, thanks very much. So I just want to say again, thanks to Pam for piecing this really wonderful auction together, especially under the circumstances considered. So thank you to Pam for that. And I will apologize if I'm a bit awkward. I hope this isn't the future of bartending where we're headed, where people are just ordering drinks through the screen. So if I mumble a little bit or something doesn't come clearly through, just feel free to ask me to repeat something, and I'd be more than happy to. Okay, everybody ready? Okay, so
you're gonna go.
Everybody hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So the drink that I decided to do this evening is actually a very versatile drink, and the name Bramble is actually a term that a British bartender named Dick Bradsell in 1984 created for a gin sour meets a cobbler. So I can tell that there's some cocktail aficionados out in the audience tonight.
He's a bartender, and he has been very generous in creating the.
Hearing a little audio repeat. I'll just continue along.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, you're
Just
fine.
keep
You're
going,
fine.
Derek.
No problem whatsoever. So the beauty of the Bramble is that it can use any fruits that are in season, which is one of the reasons I like it. It can use most any spirit, depending on your personal preference. So vodka is beautiful. Gin is really a fun ingredient to use. If you're using a dry gin, the fruit elements kind of complement that dryness of the cocktail, which is another reason I like it. This evening, this is definitely one of my favorite bourbons for the buck. It doesn't have too much acridness. It's not too bourbony, so to speak. If you have somebody that's coming over for a dinner party, perhaps, or doesn't like bourbon, then of course feel free to substitute it. And the recipe as well, we'll be posting the ratios, and I'll be sharing the ratios, can be multiplied to host 6 people, 8 people. I was at a friend's wedding recently where I did a similar cocktail called the Gold Rush, which is a whiskey sour with honey. And I literally went to cash and carry and bought a big jug of citrus juice because I wasn't about to juice, 50 lemons. But you can, it's labor of love. It'll definitely make for a delicious cocktail. But tonight, I'll just show you here what we have. We're gonna start with our fruit. So we have our fresh fruit here. You can use any blend of fruits that you'd like. I recommend tasting the fruit first, because if you have fruit, say for example, strawberries can 1 minute taste extremely sweet, and another minute they can taste kind of flat. So you wanna definitely taste, which is also part of the fun of making cocktails, to see how sweet you want the drink, which is another reason I like this drink, because If you like something tart, you can add less sugar. If you like something balanced, which is what we're going to be going for in this recipe, you can sort of taste it as you go. I'm kind of fortunate enough to have in-season strawberries from Central Market. I also have some white peaches and a couple blackberries just for color, and I also love blackberries. So the way that I'm going to build this drink is I'm going to take my glass first. I have a nice chilled glass or previously chilled glass. I apologize if you all can't see what I'm doing here. I'll try to hold it up as I go. And a couple utensils. I'll just kind of briefly show you what I have. You don't need to have what I have. If your significant other is on you about too many utensils in the kitchen, that's a whisk you should be willing to take. Obviously, didn't plan that joke at all.
Awesome.
Yeah. So we're going to add our fruit. I'm going to do it in the glass. It's not too uncommon to put it in your shaker tin and to muddle it in the tin and shake it together, but just for presentation. Also, you get little bits of the fruit flavor as well. And the seeds, if you're not double straining the drink, will be at the bottom of the glass as well. So we have our spirit. Next, I have pre-measured 0.75 ounces of lemon juice. The police won't come to your house if you add the wrong citrus. It's totally fine. The cocktail guys will still help you out with a good drink. We have here 0.75 simple syrup. Now, simple syrup is simple to make. It's going to be equal parts water to sugar. You want to use warm water or hot water, maybe in a saucepan or from a kettle even is fine. And you're just going to combine it until the sugars dissolve. At that point, you're going to want to chill it because you don't want to add anything warm that will melt your ice. This is already pre-made, 0.75 of an ounce. So far, so good, everybody? Okay, take that as a yes. So the reason I'm adding the citrus and the simple syrup first is if I happen to make a mistake in the measurements, if I add too much of something and I have the alcohol in the shaker or the glass, I can start over and I won't be wasting any product, which we don't want. So I have my sweet, my citrus, and my fruit in the glass. And for a little surprise, I have our Old Forester bourbon, which I've infused with chamomile tea leaves. And I can explain how that's done if anybody would like to know. But it's something that I had in my fridge, just like the fruit, anything you have that's about to go bad. I know plums are starting to look really beautiful. I just got some plums from some really close friends from their garden. And I don't actually know what to do with them just yet. So if anybody has any recommendations, I thought maybe doing some jam.
Recommend a bramble.
Or a bramble, beautiful. Maybe that'll be drink number 2. So I combined everything in the glass. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to add it to my shaker tin, just for the dramatic effect of someone shaking a cocktail on a Zoom call. I'm really curious to see how that turns out. So what I'm going to do is add everything in my large tin.
Yeah.
I have here some ice, which I'm going to add to my tin without scaring the cat too much. And a technical point for anybody that does like to shake drinks, what you want to do is get a good seal on the shaker tin. If you don't have a good seal, you're going to wear part of the cocktail. And it might be a good story for you and your friends, but you want to look like somewhat of a proficient person in the kitchen, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close my tin, and I'm just going to kind of give it a little bit of a whirl. Just kind of let the air inside the tin get nice and cold and chilled. Okay, are we ready to shake? All right, let's do it. So when you shake a cocktail too, this is a fundamental that we learned in the bar. You'll see sometimes bartenders will put glass in the tin, which you can totally do. But whatever you have, that's the smaller part, that's not the larger tin, you want to hold away from the audience in front of you. So if you have a home bar or you're by yourself and you don't want a dirty kitchen, hold it facing yourself. I tend to put my hand, I have big monkey hands, as you can tell, so it's great for shaking drinks. So I'm going to hold the bottom like this, and you're going to want to shake it in a circular motion just to incorporate everything nice and evenly and get some air into the drink as well. So. Okay. Woo, never done that before in front of a laptop. That was different. So we have our tin shaken. So I don't know if you see how about there, it's ice cold. That's when you know that the drink is sufficiently chilled. So you're going to find where the metal meets the tin. You're gonna put your thumb on that point, and you're gonna wanna just hit it in a way that allows a little bit of air to get inside so that you can pop this guy off. And sometimes they don't come easy. And we have a drink in the glass. So the next thing we're gonna do, take our glass, we're gonna pour it inside. And you can see right there, there's a beautiful color. Can everyone see that? Kind of, sort of? Okay. So the next thing that we're going to talk about is garnishes. Now, garnishes, you can get as crazy with it as you'd like. We have, of course, I have a stash of random ingredients I'm going to show you. I have some crystallized ginger. Ginger's your jam. That goes very well with the kind of sweet tartness. I have here some dehydrated plums, actually. There's one thing I did. And I love dried fruit and cocktails because it's like a fruit salad and a drink all in one. You can see we have that here. For this particular drink, I have also some dehydrated limes that I did myself. Very easy to do. One of the first few posts that I'm going to have on my upcoming Instagram, if you will, is going to be going over some fun things you can do at home. I'm kind of a dork in the kitchen, so I like the easiest way to do things that doesn't cause the most headache. So I've spent a lot of time finding good economical recipes to sort of prevent the pilferage and waste in my own kitchen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a piece like this. Of course, if I was in a bar, I'd have a mask and surgical tools to put that garnish in your drink. But because I'm at home and I'm wearing Hello Kitty pajamas from the waist down, can get away with it tonight. I also have here some mint, some fresh picked mint from my backyard that I did not want to waste. So you can see I have the stalk on the mint. So mint has what's called the chlorophyll, which is chemical compound or flavor compound, actually gives you a cooling sensation on the palate. Opposite to capsaicin, which is what you find in peppers, which is that increase in heat you feel in your mouth. Mint will actually decrease the temperature in your mouth by 1 degree. So if Bill Nye ever comes over for a cocktail, you can throw that little tidbit on him. So what I'm going to do is gently slap of the mint like that. And I'm going to brush it like this on my palm. Take the cocktail. Just kind of rub the mint oils on it. Not like Bob Ross. Just gentle little mint. Gentle little mint slap. Then I'm going to take the bottom of the stock, give it a tear. And with this cocktail, I'm going to slide it right in there. And there you have it. See if I can get some lighting here. That's better. And I'll take a picture of this and post it on the Instagram for you guys as well.
Awesome.
Cheers,
that
folks.
is beautiful. Oh my God, I want that. Can I have that? Could you just pass that through?
Yeah. Smell-o-vision. Taste-o-vision.
Awesome. Derek, thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Absolutely. Sorry, guys, if I was a bit nervous and a bit tense, but
No, you're awesome.
really
That was
enjoyed
fantastic.
Thank you
Does anybody, oh, look at the Jenny Bees thing. Did anybody make that we need to look at and see if,
Uh-oh.
All right, so that is something that Dan made earlier today. That's a different color, Derek, because he maybe used a lighter color fruit.
Yeah,
Looks like we used peaches and strawberry in there. Yeah,
strawberries,
absolutely.
yeah.
Perfect.
I only threw in a couple little extra things just for the visual effect, but I think Dan killed it. Absolutely
Awesome.
crushed it.
Does anybody else have a version that they want to share with us?
He used blueberries.
You gotta share.
Ooh.
Who used blueberries? Clint used blueberries?
Check
Oh,
it out.
very nice.
How'd it come out?
With just a touch of compote, just a smidge compote.
Molto bueno. Molto bueno. Beautiful.
That was awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, like I said, this is a favorite drink of mine because you can use jam like my friend did. At the restaurant I'll be working at, I'll actually be working on a drink that uses a Spanish fig jam that's going to be very similar to this that we'll top with champagne just for a little, because why not? It's champagne. Live your best life, right? So yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so we had 2 runners in that. Did anybody else make and I just put in the chat if you're taking pictures to share them at #DreamBuildersAuction.
I will do that actually.
Yeah, perfect. So it was It looks like Clint's group and
also style points too. If you're wearing a Yoda mask or a Hawaiian luau shirt, you know, it's all about
I know, right?
Sizzle, not really the steak. The drink could taste bad, right? But I'm sure you'll do good.
Do we want to vote? Do we want to vote on the winner between the two of them?
Also, Eric, I'm drunk. Sorry.
So you can only speak the truth. I like that. Perfect.
You should have seen everything we were pulling out of the pantry and the fridge on that one. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Very good.
There you go.
Yeah.
As long as he's not putting chocolate chips in it and.
Ew, no. Yeah, let's do a time check. Okay, okay, wait. So you can vote in the chat for your favorite bramble, and then we'll announce that in just a minute because we're going to do a time check right now. It is 7:52, which means we've got 7.5 minutes until we go live for the live auction. So we want to do a couple of trivia questions. We're gonna do a best dressed poll, and you're gonna put your votes in the chat. And so if you have a costume on, or if you, I see Gabriel, our auctioneer, is on with his mask too. So if you have a mask or you have a costume on, make sure that we can see it. And then I want everybody to post in the chat who their favorite mask and or costume is, and then we'll do a little contest for that too. We've got some prizes. So anyone can just throw in the chat. Here we go. Vote.
I gotta say, the tuxedo T-shirt, it never fails.
Right? It's a good one. Okay, we're tallying them up. So everybody get Yoda. All right, so keep your votes coming. Keep your votes coming. And okay.
My dog's not cooperating. I have him in a bow tie.
Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, keep the votes coming. And then we're gonna put the jib. I think we have a winner, Baby Yoda. I think that Baby Yoda is our winner tonight. And I have a gift card for you, Baby Yoda, that I will be sending to you. All right, yay, okay. And the best, did you guys vote for the best Bramble replica? We have to give that one away too.
I gotta go Dan on that one.
Right?
I thought that was a really well composed photograph.
And he had a picture. He had a picture ready. That
on
was
a serving tray as well.
On a serving tray. I know. You got to give it to him for presentation. There's no doubt.
I just couldn't wait to drink it. So I knew I wouldn't last until the Zoom call. So I had to take a picture to make sure that you could see it.
That moment wasn't lost.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, Dan, I'm giving you the drink replica. And we got a gift card coming your way too. All right, Donnie, so we've got 5 minutes. Let's do just a couple of quick trivia. And what we're gonna do is the first person who puts the correct answer in the chat wins another gift. I got gift cards coming out my ears for you guys tonight. So we're pulling up the first. So the first person to put the correct answer in the chat wins this one.
And I'm not participating, obviously.
Okay, okay. All right, Jesse Gilliam, that was you. The answer is, all right, Jesse, you got a gift card coming your way too. Jesse and I go way back. We used to work together at Big Brothers Big Sisters in Seattle many, many years ago. So it's awesome to have him on our call tonight. Okay, last trivia question, and then we're gonna let you go to the live auction. Come in. We're coming, we're sorry. Okay, again, first person to, oh, what did I just do? First person to put the answer in chat. What's the answer? Okay, who put? Dan. Okay, we're Ad Lewis. Is that Dan? Who is at? So sorry. Who? Can you hear me?
That's me, Pam. This is April's.
Where are you? Oh, that's Rob.
Yeah.
All right, Rob. Rob and April. Okay, that is our final fun trivia.
Hey, Gabriel,
for the
have you
evening.
logged out of the Zoom party?
Almost 8. Oh, this is so fun. And we're going to put the live auction link.
vMix?
Okay,
yeah.
Here's our countdown. It's actually a
countdown. I just want to make sure you turn Zoom off because
it's not really a countdown, but
take away resources from your computer.
And I'm going to we're going to put the
link. All right.
To the, do you have the link? Okay, hang on.
So my understanding is we come out of the Zoom with a slide and then we go into the video.
Rehearse this a little bit more. Okay, hold on. I'm putting the live link in the chat right now, so you guys can hopefully just click on it.
Okay.
Here it is.
Well, Pam, I'm going to bow out. Thank you so much, and thank you everybody for participating.
Well, she's got to unmask.
Thank you so much, Derek. We really appreciate it.
Yeah,
and then we go into
Thanks for including me on this. Hopefully, we'll do it again sometime.
And then we come out of the video with unmask the possibilities welcome card, and you start talking. You guys talk
everybody
under that.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So the link to the live auction stream is now in chat. So what you'll need is you'll need to be watching that, and then you'll need to have your bidding.
So where's John?
Your phone or however you're bidding. If you're bidding on your computer, so you'll need 2 screens, and you are just going to bid as the live auction goes along. You're just going to bid like you've been bidding on silent items. And when it comes to fund to match, if you want to give it fund to match time, you just go and there are different levels for fund to match, and you just hit one of those, just like you've been doing. Goes along. You're just going to bid like you've been doing the whole time. And when it comes to fund to match, if you want to give it fund to match time, you just go and there are different levels for fund to match, and you just hit one of those, just like you've been doing. Goes along. Just like you've been doing. All right, so I'm gonna get off. We're gonna get off Zoom here so that we can join the live auction. Thank you all so much for coming. I hope you had fun, and we will see you in a few minutes. Or we're not gonna.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna get off.
Thank you.
Thank you. The live auction.
All right, we're gonna put you.
So much for
we're gonna put you guys in program mode. All right, here we go. Program mode.
Hi, my name's Cyrus O'Brien. I'm chair for the 2020 Big Brothers Big Sisters auction and honored to be a board member for Big Brothers Big Sisters of Snohomish County. Greetings and welcome to our 2020 streaming auction, and I'm going to tell you, I'm standing in front of the Linwood Convention Center right now. This is where we were supposed to have this event. Unfortunately, due to current circumstances with COVID, we have to do this online. But I want to say from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much for being here. It means so much to us, and have a great time.
Good evening and welcome to the Big Brothers Big Sisters of Snohomish County's 33rd annual Dream Builders Auction, and our first virtual one. I go by the name of Gabriel Butu. You may recognize me from the last 3 Dream Builders auctions at the Linwood Convention Center. I'm your co-host and auctioneer this evening, and my faithful wingman, John Steckler, will be joining us in just a moment to MC you through the evening as we unmask the possibilities for hundreds of Snohomish County youth by matching them with a big brother, big sister, or big couple. Now, before we get rocking, a few housekeeping announcements. Firstly, the silent auction. It has some amazing items available, including overnight stays, some lovely jewelry. We got dinners, we got golf outings, and much, much more. Go check it out. It's open throughout this evening and closes tomorrow at 4 p.m. And in that silent auction, make sure to bid to enter the Canlis Cup. What's the Canlis Cup? Well, if you remember when we were in person, we used to do Bid the Blue Line. So this is our virtual version of Bid the Blue Line. It's Bid the Canlis Bid. Every silent auction item has a special Canlis bid amount, which is noted in the description. If you bid that amount, you will be auto-entered into the Canlis Cup, the winner of which, it's a prize draw, will win a $500 Canlis gift card. Now, you can check all the information in the silent auction items at our Greater Giving page. The Canlis bid doesn't per se mean that you win the auction item, of course. It just means you get entered in the prize draw. Make sure that you keep bidding if someone outbids your Canlis bid to win the actual item. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, it's all in text on each silent auction item page. And finally, sharing is caring tonight, Snohomish County. Remember to share your photos and your videos on social media as we all watch this show together, drinking our little brambles there. That was delicious. Thank you so much, bartender. And hashtag everything. Hashtag Dream Builders Auction, everybody. Hashtag Dream Builders Auction, so we can share the love like we're all in the virtual room together here tonight. Now, are you all ready to kick off our first ever virtual auction in this new temporary venue of ours? I'll be walking you through how we're going to be doing that in a moment. But first, we're going to start off with a welcome from an incredible woman who has been working tirelessly, I promise you, over these past few weeks. It's quite incredible to watch her. Our fearless wartime leader, executive director of Big Brothers Big Sisters of Snohomish County, Pamela Shields. Take it away, Pam.
Good evening and welcome to Big Brothers Big Sisters of Snohomish County's Dream Builders virtual auction. We are so excited that you joined us tonight, and like Cyrus said earlier, we're sad not to be in person with you, but we just are grateful that you're here tonight and we appreciate it so much. If you were able to join our Zoom party, we hope you had a ton of fun and that you're ready to continue that fun. And if you weren't able to join us, please settle in for what is going to be a great night. I would like to say how humbled I am by the support that we have continued receiving from our families, our bigs, our donors, and all of our supporters. It has been incredible to be able to continue serving matches, making new matches, and doing all of this virtually through the pandemic. So thank you all so much for everything that you've done for us. I'd like to thank our steadfast, continuing
that's bold gold.
Sponsors of this event: Accents and Interiors, Chicago Title, the Everett Clinic, Boeing, BECU, and Mountain Pacific Bank. These companies have been with us for several years, and they did not hesitate to support us again this year, even though the auction is looking very different than we had originally
Feeling great.
I also want to welcome our two new sponsors, McLean Insurance Services and LifeWise Health Plan of Washington. It is wonderful to have you with us and in partnership. We are beyond appreciative of these local companies' commitment to our kids and their confidence in Big Brothers Big Sisters to do this increasingly important
work. I need to
work.
adjust your settings.
Thank you to our board of directors and to our auction committee and our auction chair, Cyrus and Bryant. Many thanks to the YMCA and your continued support of Big Brothers Big Sisters. And of course, thank you to our Big Brothers Big Sisters staff who make this magic happen every day and have been there day in and day out to support our matches through this really
Okay, I'm going to put you back in
So a little bit about what our kids are going through right now. During the time of this pandemic, our mission is really more important than ever. Vulnerable children and families are facing increased anxieties, stress, fear, worry, and the young people we serve are more likely to bear the heaviest burdens of this trauma and economic fallout. Our littles face much greater exposure to adverse childhood experiences than the general population, and social isolation, which has been caused by this pandemic, can increase both the likelihood of these experiences, such as domestic violence, abuse, neglect, and it compounds the effect of this trauma, which can have a lasting effect on their mental and physical health. Big Brothers Big Sisters mentoring relationships protect against these harmful effects and help young people build resilience to deal with childhood trauma. Once we're through this immediate crisis, we know that our children and families will feel lasting, profound effects. our work could not be more urgent. But there's a ton of good news. We've been serving kids, as I mentioned. We are making new matches between bigs and littles. We are seeing our bigs and littles become increasingly creative and finding ways to stay connected, and it's really, really exciting. We're working with schools. We're going to have a bigger impact and bigger presence in our local YMCA branches, which I'm so excited about. But perhaps the greatest thing is watching our bigs and littles stay as close as ever and really, really just send us these awesome pictures of social distancing activities and things that they've done via Zoom or other things. It's fantastic. Our friends at Jewish Big Brothers Big Sisters of Los Angeles captured this creativity in a video that we're going to show in just a minute. But I wanted to take one more opportunity to say thank you for joining us tonight, and that we appreciate you more than you will ever know. So let's unmask the possibilities for some local kids tonight. Thank you so much. Good evening and welcome to Big Brothers Big Sisters of Snohomish County's Dream Builders virtual.
Grayson, what's up, bud?
Hey.
Dude, how's quarantine?
It's boring.
Boring? Well, what do you want to do today?
I have a few things in mind.
Woo! Feels like a party tonight. Feel good. I feel great. Feel good.
No, I got him.
Oh God. Okay, got him.
You got him?
King of me.
Got any fives?
Go fish. Check and sucker.
Oh yeah.
Beat that.
Where'd you go? Okay, that was fun. Now it's my turn. Harry could hear his rapid shuffling footsteps.
Yeah. Alex? Alex!
Necktie, super easy. Here we go. Cross and under.
Cross and under.
Over, flip and under.
Over, flip and under.
Back, down, the old.
Voila!
Maybe we should go for a clip-on. 1001!
600,000,006!
What? All right, now for my famous chocolate chip muffins. 2 cups of flour. Throw that baby in the oven, then boom! Chocolate muffin. And then of course,
Or we can just go like this.
Wow. See how we can still stay so connected through just webcams and screens. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you to our chapter down in LA. So tonight would not be a Dream Builders auction if I did not have my faithful co-pilot with me. He's a councilman, he's a consultant, a comedian, and my comrade in this endeavor every year, a true hero of the community, and back as your MC once more this evening. Please give a big Snowco hand to John Steckler. There we go,
Hey,
John.
Gabriel, I cannot believe it. Even a worldwide pandemic can't keep them together to do this auction. I wish, I could wear that cool looking mask like you got. That dress right now, I can barely keep my on. I'm telling you, seriously, it's hard. I couldn't put a mask on, everything would fall. How much it fall.
I know, we had a mask, we had everyone at home, we had matching masks planned because we wanted to unite ourselves even despite the distance between us. And sadly, yes, this ungainly microphone just entered the equation and came between us. But you know what, John, I'll wear a mask for both of us tonight, and we'll rock it either way. We're gonna have a lot of fun, right?
Crush this tonight. You know what? Oh,
now,
so excited, so excited.
Go ahead. Oh yeah,
Well, okay.
No,
Are you ready, Gabriel? Are you ready? Because I don't know about you.
I'm ready to rock. I want to thank you,
gonna
John, but I
get
also
started, okay?
want to thank. None of this tonight would be possible without our sponsors. Come on, we have to thank them too. In a time of crisis, they came through for us, and as we moved online, they maintained their pledges to supporting and defending the potential of our littles. So let's just take a moment to appreciate our sponsors this evening. Really, really, thank you so much. We had pretty much exactly the same amount of sponsorship this year as last. So as we get started with the auction, let me remind you of why we come together each year to bid like this and why this year is more important than ever. We're here not only to have a good time, to get a bit leery with our brambles and win some amazing prizes, but we're also here to support Big Brothers Big Sisters efforts to ensure that every child in Snohomish County has a relationship with that one special person who can help change the trajectory of their lives. And that's what your bids do tonight. Every time you bid, you are helping us take future littles off the waiting list and into matches. Our waiting list currently at around 75 people. In return for you doing that, we give you these amazing prizes, these prezzies from us in the form of your auction wins. And so without further ado, let's explain how you participate in the bidding tonight. Now, as this beautiful slide shows you, this is a two-screen thing. It's really important for your success and our success that you do this on two screens. So you're going to be watching on one screen on your YouTube channel, probably on your TV mirrored from your phone or maybe on your laptop. That's where you're going to watch it. You don't want to interrupt that. So you need the second screen, which will be on our greater giving page with all our auction items and our Fund the Match levels, which we'll tell you about in a bit. That needs to be pulled up on a second screen. Maybe that's your phone, maybe your iPad, maybe another laptop, so that you can bid through the auction without interrupting your viewing experience. Once again, one screen for the show and one screen for your bids. Secondly, if anything goes wrong, if it freezes up, if you experience any technical difficulty, first thing you do is refresh your browser. If that doesn't work, close it and reopen it. And if that doesn't solve your issue, Pam is standing by, our genius technician in chief. Please call or email her at the help desk and she will help you out. And finally, I want to mention that as much as we've kept as close to a real live auction as possible tonight, there are some virtual things to keep in mind, mainly this one, which is lag. I know at live auctions, sometimes some of you like to wait till the last minute to throw in your bids. You sniper bidders. You're very clever. It often works. Tonight, that's not going to work. Why? Because there is a wee bit of a lag between what you're seeing on the screen and what's actually happening. So if you wait to try and get in a last second bid, you may actually miss out. So don't do that. As soon as you want to, bid on your item quickly before someone else does, and don't succumb to the lag. So are you ready to get this show on the road, John Steckler?
Let's go with the first auction item. And speaking of Rush, the finest and greatest rock band of all time, formed in 1968, Rush has sold over 40 million albums worldwide. Countless sold-out concerts. They've got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. They've been inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They actually, in addition, they are officers of the Order of Canada. These are truly rock and roll royalty. And here's your chance to get your autographed album. And this Rush album includes the actual album cover and record signed by me and Neil Parrott. This is an incredible opportunity, a priceless artifact that's going to have value. You buy this frame, you hang it in your family room, maybe your game room, you could hang it in your bathroom. If you're like me at my age, I'm always in a rush to get in there. So wherever it would mean the most to you, this item is for you. It's our first auction item of the night. Let's kick this one off with a big donation for the kids. Take it away, Gabriel.
Let's rush into the bidding here. Well, Scott Lutz has rushed into the bidding. We already have a $500 bid from Scott Lutz. 500. Who's going to bid against Scott? Open up your screens now. Open up and go to item number 1, the Rush, at the top of your auction page. and bid against Scott Lutz? He's at 500. Who's going to bid against him at 550? Place your bids now. $550. 550 next bid. Who's going to bid against Scott Lutz? Who's going to be our first on the show bidder? We're going to lean into the lag now. We're going to wait for the lag because I know someone wants this. Cyrus O'Brien, 505. Thank you, Cyrus. And with 510, Cyrus has outbid himself. This is a charity auction. Yes, you can bid against yourself, even in $5 increments. Thank you, Cyrus. Long time, Papi Culo. And it's Cyrus again at $515. Is anyone going to come in with a $550 bid? We can keep the increments at $5 or we can go to $50. I would like some forceful, Jedi-like, Yoda-worthy bids here. $550 I'm asking for. You're outbidding Cyrus, who's outbid himself 3 times already. I think he really likes Rush. He's in a real rush to get this one. So who's going to beat him? Scott? Are you still out there, Scott? Do you want to outbid Cyrus here with a $550 bid? Cyrus O'Brien, current high bidder for this Rush album, a very special autographed collector's item to benefit big brothers, big sisters of Snohomish County right when they need it most. This is a really, really important one, our spiritual pilot item here tonight. It's with Cyrus O'Brien at $515. Cyrus, would you like to outbid yourself and take us to a nice round $550? The Rushmeister General, the force is strong with you. Are we all done then? At $515 I can sell. It's a fair warning then, with Cyrus O'Brien going once. And I'll count us down from 5 to account from the lag. It's Cyrus O'Brien 5. It's Cyrus O'Brien 4. It's Cyrus O'Brien 3 and 2 and 1 to our fearless board member, Cyrus O'Brien. This lot is so... Thank you, Cyrus. There we go, John. Wow, we got that first one done there. Cyrus outbid Scott. I think for our second item, why don't we tune into a little video here from a longtime faithful.
Good evening, and thank you for participating in our first virtual live auction. I'm here at the Everett Golf and Country Club, and I'd like to invite you to bid on a round of golf, 2 of your friends and myself, and we'll go play 18 holes here at the century-year-old golf club and have some lunch. It's a challenging course. We've got narrow fairways. We have a bunch of bunkers and trees and some small and quick greens. So please make a bid. We'll play some golf and we'll support a great cause at the same time. Thank you.
Item at our auction, in case you didn't recognize him, that's our old friend board member, Dan Gunderson. So, it is time to put on those checkered pants, polo, and hit with 2 of your friends. Dan is going to join you as you enjoy a round of golf and lunch at the Everett Golf and Country Club. You're going to get 2 electric carts that will carry you from green to green so you can focus all your energy on your swing. Yes. And before we begin, actually, let's take you and shout out to Dan Gunderson. You know, he's been a board member for more than 11 years. He's a former Big Brother. He's been a major supporter of Big Brothers and Big Sisters for a long time. Dan, if we were together in our big, elegant ballroom, we'd all be standing and applauding you right now. So take a virtual ovation from all of us and a big thank you from all of us for all that you do, for these wonderful donations. And let's go and bid up a round of golf with Dan Gunderson. Gabriel, take it away.
Oh, this one's going to be a hole-in-one. I can feel it already. Dan, thank you so much for your generosity. Who's going to start us off with the bidding here at $200 now? $200. Looking for our first bids here at $200 opening bid for this amazing experience at Everett Golf Club. Are we going to rock it? Golf and country. What a beautiful thing to enjoy right now as we've all been confined inside during these very, very interesting times. This is an amazing opportunity to give back to us. $200. It's a $200 donation. And this amazing round of golf in return, lunch, enjoy it with a beautiful, beautiful 3-wood, 5-iron. Maybe you're more of a pitcher and putter. $200 now. $200. $100 ahead. Who's going to open the bidding here at $200? Dan. Big shout out to Dan once again for donating this. One of our major donors in the room every year. And now seeking that $200 bid. $200. Can we start the bidding here? We're looking for a bid of $200. Where are my golfers? Where are my golfing enthusiasts? At $200. Anyone at all at $200. I'm going to throw in a bid here at $200. I'm just going to throw one in here, and I will pop around with John at Everett Golf and Country Club as soon as we can get back together, John. John, are you down for that? I'm down for that, John. I'll take your silence as a yes. $200. I have a note at $200.
Oh, hey, Gabriel, guess what? We are having a technical difficulty. What a surprise. People are actually trying to bid.
They are.
Yep, people are trying to bid, so hang tight. They're giving me a high sign here at World Headquarters, and they're trying to fix it right now so people can bid. There's a lot of Dan Gunderson fans out there that really want to go play golf with him.
I felt like there must have been a technical error if there was no.
I think Dan would probably rather play with them than you and I, but I'd be down with the game of golf with you and me. I mean, I think it'd be great. I mean, I've got some checkered pants. I don't know if I still fit in them, but I'd be willing to, I'd be willing to give it a shot.
Are you more of a what do you play off these days, John?
What do I shoot? What do I shoot?
What do you shoot?
Well, I shoot in the 400s or 500s, which is really good. I'm trying to hit 6. I'm trying to get to 600 strokes, but usually I start stroking out myself around 400 or 500. So then I have to slow down, and that's a problem. So
absolutely,
I'm.
While we do this, I mean, what's your favorite Dan Gunderson memory as we sort of sell Dan's item? I mean, that was such an amazing
Dan Gunderson memory. Oh, favorite Dan Gunderson memory is when I pulled him to his feet in the Linwood Convention Center, and he was so mad at me because he didn't want to be recognized and pulled up. Wait a minute, World Headquarters is coming back to me live from World Headquarters.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so here's the instructions I have. We're going to have people for the golf put your bids into the YouTube chat function, and then you and I are going to move on to the next auction item to see if we can make the next auction item work. Okay, so the Everett Golf and Country Club is still open. We're just going to put it in a chat.
Okay, so the bidding for that will be open throughout the evening, just to keep it simple, yeah?
For now.
And by the end of the evening, we'll just take a better word. Okay, well, and we'll just take the highest bidder by the end of the event as the golfer extraordinaire.
Right, or World Headquarters here will get back to me with, we're up and running. But they want us to move on to the next item and see what we can do with that one, see if that one works, okay?
Affirmative. Let's do it.
All right.
Let's do it.
So
let
me move into my Mr. Announcer voice. Ladies and gentlemen, are you a world traveler? Have you always wanted to see Alaska in the summer and Mexico in the winter? Because if you want it the other way around, you're really whacked. I don't know why you'd want to see Alaska in the winter and Mexico in the summer. This is awful. But anyway, with 115 destinations to choose from that include Hawaii, Mexico, Costa Rica, Alaska Airlines is your best option to get where you want to go. So we have 2 vouchers, and you can travel anywhere that Alaska Airlines, Virgin American, and SkyWest Airlines fly. And these advanced reservations, though, are recommended. But here's what's really important in our crazy times that we're in. These vouchers never expire, okay? So you get these. They're good forever. Forever. All right. So no COVID fears here. These are good vouchers. Anywhere they fly. 2 round-trip tickets. Okay, Gabriel. Let's give this one a shot. I know a lot of people love this
where
every year.
Where are you flying to? What's your first vacation, John, after we get out of this?
Oh, I am going to Mexico in the winter. That's where I'm going. White sand and warm water and lots of alcohol. Oh, did I say that out loud?
Okay, well, you better get bidding because you could get your flights tonight. We got Chad J. Johnson at $500. $500 was his opening bid, but we got Catherine Lee at $725, and now Kristen Mueller at $950, $1,000. Catherine Lee back in at $1,175. Incredible. We have our first bona fide bidding war. Catherine, and we got Kristen back in at $1,400. Kristen Mueller back in, and Mueller, as one might say, on this side of the Atlantic at $1,400. Catherine, are you still in at $1,500? Catherine, are you going to fly away? Are you going to get away? Or are you going to watch Kristen fly over you in the sky? It's not even Kristen, it's Kirsten. It's Kirsten, but it doesn't matter because she's the high bidder right now. And that's what matters. That's what matters, Catherine. And tonight, your win is our win. It's the Littles win. It's the 75 potential Littles on our waiting lists win. $1,500 bid. Do you know what $1,500 does? It matches one match a year. It sponsors one match in 1 year. This winning bid could also have that beautiful significance. Or I'm going to give it to Kirsten Mueller. It's Kirsten Mueller's at $1,400. Current high bidder. $1,500 might take it, Catherine. Or Chad Johnson, if you want to pop back in at $1,500. Do we know if the bids are still working? Robin, my wingman, my goose. Do we know if $1,500? Do we know if the bids are working yet? Has World HQ updated us?
Looking for a high sign. Are the bids still working? Bids are working. Bids are working. Keep going.
Bids are working.
Let's get up to 1,500. I'm so excited.
Catherine, you know what to do. Be a hero. Get on that mask, or rather, take it off. Just take it off. Unmask yourself. Unmask your bidding finger. Shine that bid in the sky and place your finger on that button. $1,500, one match, and you matched with a destination of your choosing on Alaska Airlines, possibly one of the greatest, if not definitely the greatest on the West Coast, possibly one of the greatest in the world. Don't we all agree? Alaska Airlines, it's just a bit more chill than some of the others. I won't name any names. All right, we've got to move it along. We have a few more items to get to. I'm going to sell 115 plus destinations to choose from: Hawaii, Mexico, Costa Rica. This is valued at $2,500, Catherine. Or I'm selling, though, to Kirsten, who will take her pick from one of 115 destinations flying anywhere with Alaska Airlines, Virgin America, and SkyWest. Recommended that you reserve in advance there, though, Kirsten, because I'm counting this down at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are sold like a Zorro swipe to Kirsten Mueller. Thank you so much for your generous bid.
Wow.
John.
That
How we go?
Was exciting.
Did
what
you
an
feel
opportunity.
The heat?
Hey, guess what? The golf is working. Let's go back
to the golf.
Is
not working? Okay, we're going to dive back into.
We have some people who want to bid on that golf. Let's go back to the golf package. There it is. Everett Country Club. Golf with Dan Gunderson.
Just give us a quick recap there, John. What are we bidding on again? Give us a quick recap there.
Okay, quick recap. It's golf with two of your friends and Dan. He'll join you. He gets 2 carts, so you can make sure and save your energy, right? And at the end of it, he's going to take you out for a wonderful lunch. Wonderful lunch at the end of the day. It's a great day. Very popular item. Folks, it's back again, and Dan is looking to really take advantage of this to help raise some money for the kids. Let's help them out. Yeah. Gabriel, let's see if we can't make Dan proud.
Oh, we can. Yes, we can make Dan proud, our longtime board member, our generous supporter. This is a $500 item. We're starting at $200. $200 now. Oh, $200. Where am I bidding? $200.
Hold on. I just got a new heads up. Online bidding went down again.
We've got to lean into it, John.
I'm so excited.
This is what the hero's journey is all about. There's always a little pothole along the way. We have to go with it, John. You wanted a bid on that, didn't you?
You know, pioneers, it's not always easy being pioneers. Come on. You know?
Yeah.
If these kids didn't need us, we could have just canceled the auction. But those kids are counting on us. to get them some big brothers and big sisters to help them out. And thank goodness for this organization said, let's go virtual. Let's get this auction online. So they're right now trying to get the online bidding back up and running. They've asked me to tell some jokes, but I just got a text from my wife saying, don't tell any jokes on camera. So I'm not allowed to do that. Dang it. I got some good ones. Oh, yeah,
John, why don't you just tell one and everyone agree
not to tell. Those Zoom meetings that were drinking heavily, you know, all those what do they call those things, that bourbon drink that they were making, that not a bourbon branch. What did they call that thing? Bramble. Oh gosh. Oh, that one that the bartender made. Yeah. Man, that looked like that thing looked gorgeous. I was getting dehydrated just looking at it. No, well, actually, I wanted to wrap my hands around it, and then I was going to get my lips on it. I don't know if I can get I'm big, but I'm not that big. I probably could wrap my lips around it. I probably could have. So I'm not getting a high sign yet. So I think what we need to do is, so Gabriel, tell us a story about you. Where'd you come from? What was it like growing up in England? Did you know the Queen? Did you did you guys play together with? We're good friends?
Go way back.
You and Charles?
Oh, yeah, we played together all the time. Obviously, a lot of fun.
What's Charles like in real life? Is he still kind of... He looks kind of like a little bit of a stuffed shirt. I was just kind of curious. Oh, wait. Mission Control is coming back. Okay, so here's our new plan. Oh, this is so exciting.
What's the plan, Batman?
We're going to continue to bid on golf on YouTube, but we're going to move on to auction item number 4, okay? So I'm going to go into auction item number 4. You ready? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I have a legendary item that we're coming up with now for a legendary event, which could turn into, yes, a legendary weekend for somebody. This is John Legend live in concert at Rogers Arena in Vancouver, BC. These are 2 tickets to John's newly rescheduled 2020 concert series, which has now been rescheduled to September 11th, 2021. Yes, about 1 year from today. And it will be, the show will start at 7:30, again at Rogers Arena. You're going to be on the floor. Tickets are on the floor. Row 19. Seats 41 and 42, great seats for this. And you know what else we're going to toss in on this package? We're going to toss in an overnight stay at a boutique hotel in Vancouver. So, like I said, you could have a legendary event and you could have a legendary weekend. This is a great item. Bid heavily. Legends have no value. They're priceless. Gabriel, let's bid it up.
You know how happy this one makes me? It makes me this happy, John. I really need to unmask my happiness there. The only way I could convey it was with that emoji. We're going to start off. Cyrus O'Brien, all of me wants all of you, $200. $250, Cheryl Yochum. $300 now, Cyrus. $350, Mo O'Brien. $400 now, Cyrus. $440, Marianne. Yes, you can bid in any increment. $488. We're with Jenny Backus. Current high bidder now at $536, and Clint Demon here at $584. Maybe he'll take our fearless leader. Front row seats, who knows? And $630. Now Jenny, Clint back in at $680 now. These are incredible increments. I love it. Let's keep the bidding coming. Come on, Snohomish County. All of me wants all of your bids. You are my heart when I least need it, but want it all the more. I don't even know what John Legend's sultry tones are, but you will. $776. Jenny Backus in here now. Clint, are you still in? Cyrus, Mo, would you like to pop back in? 800 might take it. 800 might take it. 800 now with Clint Deem. 824 to be specific. 850 is the next bid, Jenny. It's a Clint v. Jenny duo bidding war duet a la John Legend, and of course, who else? All those incredible famous duets that John Legend has had in his lifetime. All those Grammys, all those hit songs, all those incredible moments. This will be one to remember forever, and also because you know where the money is going. You know how meaningful this is. Jenny, 870, and Clint right back in at 920. Are we going to have $1,000 bid for the all of me, all of you experience with John Legend? Truly legendary, live in Vancouver, the Rogers Arena. You're going up there already. You are going up there already. What's something to look forward to when we're finally back amongst each other, when we can all be in rooms together like this again. Clint is currently going to be enjoying that. Jenny, would you like to come back in? Jenny's back in at $968. Clint, are you going to come in at $1,000? $1,000, Clint. I've just got a message from HQ. Pamela says, bid. Bid, Clint. Jenny. 968. Jenny is going. Jenny is going to John. Unless Clint comes in with a legendary $1,000 bid. Floor seats, row 19, seats 4 and 5, $1,000. We have a new bidder, Teresa Scavera at $1,000. Where did that even come from? I advise not tonight, but this is very mysterious from Mrs. Teresa Scavera at 1,016, outbidding herself at 1,064. Who's going to come back in at 1,100? 1,100. Wow, I'm heating up here from all these incredible, generous bids. Remember, your bid is essentially a donation to Big Brothers Big Sisters of Snohomish County with an incredible prize in return that is currently going to Teresa at 1,064. Unless Jenny, unless Clint, unless anyone else wants to pop back in, 1,100 might take it, or I'm going to sell at 1,064. Excuse me. It's a fair warning then. I'm going to count it down. And we're back in with Jenny Backus at $1,112. Jenny has outbid Teresa. It's now a three-way bidding war. Wow. This is truly epic. It's like one of those Grammy performances that John Legend does where all the stars get on stage. What was that one? Was it Bruno Mars, John Legend? Who knows who else might pop on stage with John? You never know. He's got a lot of friends gathered around that piano of his. Jenny's going to be witnessing it live for a $1,112 winning bid. Unless Teresa or Clint want to pop back in, I'll give you 5 seconds to do so. I'm counting down. Last chance. 5, 4, and 3, and 2. It's a fair warning. And 1. And this lot is sold to Jenny Backus. Legendary. Thank you so much, Jenny. Thank you, Clint. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you to the O'Briens as well for your underbids. They all matter and count. There we have it, John. Well, I think we're going to just pop along. How are we doing in terms of the golf? We're just moving along with that, are we?
Yes.
Indeed. Okay. So there's a beautiful split screen. Good to see your mug again, John. How are you doing? How are you feeling?
I'm exhausted. I need a break here. Let's go to a quick video, and then I think I'll be ready. Oh, that was so exciting.
Hi, I'm Rich Olson, former Big Brother, and I'm here to talk to you about this Grand Slam item in this year's auction. And this is a virtual baseball experience where you'll get the opportunity to meet and learn from Jeff Schaefer and Brian Holman, 2 ex-Mariners that played in the early 90s with other Seattle Mariner greats, Randy Johnson, Ken Griffey Jr., Edgar Martinez, Jay Buhner. Take this opportunity to bid this item up. You're not going to want to miss this opportunity. Jeff Schaefer, 9 years in the minor leagues before getting his opportunity. Brian Holman, near perfect game, 1 out away for the Seattle Mariners. Talk to him about that. Understand that this is once in a lifetime opportunity. So who's ready to step up to the plate and knock this one out the park?
Not have said it better myself. Wow. You know what's nice about this? This is an opportunity to get something you cannot buy anywhere else. An opportunity for that little league player, maybe that big league player, or maybe that little league player in a big package, maybe that husband or father that really would love the opportunity to talk to a couple of ex-Seattle Mariners. And again, as Rich said, these are 2 guys from that winning Seattle Mariner team. These guys played alongside of Ken Griffey Jr., Edgar Martinez, Randy Johnson, and Jay Buhner. That was a great time in the history of the Seattle Mariners, and you're going to get a chance to sit down with a 1-hour virtual pitching lesson, with the ex-Major League Baseball pitcher Brian Holman, and a 1-hour virtual Q&A with ex-Major League Baseball infielder Jeff Schaefer. What a great opportunity. And both of these great people are each going to give us a signed baseball. Thank you to both of these gentlemen, to Brian and to Jeff. Thank you for this donation to Big Brothers and Big Sisters of Snohomish County. It means a lot to us, your time, your donation, something you didn't need to do, but you really want to help us. And to all of you out there who are bidding today, thank you for your bids today, because you're helping us to raise the money. So let's bid heavily for that very, very lucky winner who's going to get both of these mini training sessions. Gabriel, take it away.
Oh, I feel a home run coming on with that one. That was a very European baseball swing, but I'm ready for some American swings here at the bidding button, because we're going to start this truly priceless. This was only made possible through Rich's relationships. Rich, our legendary board member. We're going to start the bidding here at $400 now. $400 now. $400. Let's rock it here now. Thank you to our donors. $400 would be an even better thank you. Let's keep it coming now. $400. We're asking for our first bids here based on a mutually agreed upon date. $400 will be the opening bid, and there will be a signed baseball from each player. $400 bid to start us off here. $400 bid to start us off. Where are our bidders? Is the bid button working out there? Is the bid button working? Are we good? Gotta check with HQ here. The bid button is working.
Let me check with HQ. I'll check for you.
$400. $400. Come on, Snohomish County. Come on,
HQ.
Snowco. Let's hit this one out of the park with a $400 bid to start us off here. Truly priceless virtual experience. You can hit that Zoom record button. This will be something for the books. And who knows, maybe it can turn into an in-person one after the virtual fun has been had once we're out of all of this. $400 now to start us off. $400. Where are we, Snohomish County? At $400. 1 hour virtual pitching lesson. Here we go. We have Rich Olson himself bidding. Rich, thank you so much. Rich wants it. Rich wants it. There we go. Rich, gonna have a party tonight at his house. Rich, I know that you're watching with Steve. You guys were bigs and littles together. I hope you're having some gangbusters fun with some gangbusters brambles and this gangbusters bid to top it off. $400. Thank you, Rich. Thank you, Rich. Who wants to outbid Rich here? Anyone at $450? Anyone at $450? With these absolute legends of the game. Brian Holman, Jeff Schaefer. Yes, we have had a bid here. Donnie Walletto, thank you, Donnie, at $405. Who's going to outbid Donnie and Rich here at $430? Absolute legends of Mariners baseball canon. Legends, even more of a legend than John Legend himself. $410 might take it. $400. I'm in a John Legend mood here, John. What do you think?
Oh, I think they're much more legends. There's two of them. John Legend's only one. Come on, you're getting two for the price of one here. Go for it.
A twofer of legendariness. I'm going to sell it to Donnie. Aha! Now, Clint got the memo. Clint at $410. We're really squeaking it up here by the fives, but we'll take all bids. $410 now. Who's going to take it to the next bid? $420 I'll take. Donnie, Rich, are you still in, or shall I sell? At $410 to Clint here now. It's going to Clint at $410. Clint outbid himself there at $415. Thank you, Clint. You could even maybe make it $450. You could even make it $500 if you felt like, Clint. Anyone else? Donnie's back in at $420. John, how are you, sir? Good to see you there in that split screen. Wow, it's gorgeous to be sharing the stage with you again. Johnny is currently a high bidder at $420. Can we high five each other through the screen? There we go.
Oh.
Wrong way.
I gotta go.
Okay, boom, there we go. High five for Donnie's bid of
forgetting.
420. I'm going to count this one down for Donnie. It's fair warning now. At 5 seconds, at 4 seconds, Clint and Rich, at 3 seconds, it's your bid. At 2 seconds, or Donnie's going to get it. Last chance. 1 second. And so to Donnie. Thank you so much, Donnie. You are going to have an amazing virtual pitching session. And that takes us from our first half of the auction. Wow. Whew. Incredible generosity so far, Snohomish County. Thank you so much for your continued support, for your continued bids. It's now time for our most important fundraising moment in 33 years of Dream Builders auction history. Over the last 7 years, we have made nearly 60 new matches per year possible, and that's why we're here tonight, to continue making those new matches possible, to continue building dreams. And it all comes down to our waiting list of around 75 potential littles, to be precise, who are currently waiting for that match. And the planning and the prep and the logistics and the bills and the pure man hours, all of that requires dollars. And all the dollars required come from you. That's what you help us with. So tonight, each of you will have the opportunity to unmask the possibilities over these next few minutes for our Snohomish County youth. And we're excited to give you that opportunity. First, let's show you what it means to some of the youth in the program.
Kathy is my sister. Michi is my light. She is really great about being like, hey, put yourself out there, just do it, be courageous, and just do your own thing, you know? I love being around her. She brings out the young spirit in me. I heard about this program because my dad is actually incarcerated. He was thinking of a way to like get me to be more open because I was a really shy child, or as my mom likes to be nice and say that I was reserved. But that's like the nice way to put that you're really shy and you didn't have any friends. My initial goal to becoming a big sister was simply just to be a role model to a child, a kid. And in turn, the roles have been reversed. It's had as much of an impact on me as it has on her. My first impression of Kathy was when we had our matching, where you sit at a table and like someone sits with you and your mom's there and they all like kind of ask you questions of what you want to do. And she was like, I'm cool with whatever you want to do and I'm totally fine, you know. I love the outdoors, but we can stay indoors and do crafts and stuff. She just did this thing where she like glowed. Like literally she glowed in a sense. And you just kind of felt like, oh, I really like this person, let's hang out. And it's like we knew each other for years. It was uncanny how well they matched us. One day, this kid was arguing with me, and it got to the point where it escalated, where he told me to go kill myself. And he just kind of kept going about how I start unnecessary stuff and how everyone hates me and just this whole thing where it doesn't matter what I care about because nobody cares about me. I was ready to end my life. Like, I was done. That was a hard time for Michi, being bullied. All I could do for her was just be there for her and listen. She is my safety net. I honestly don't know where I'd be at without her. I know I wouldn't be getting the grades that I would be because she's always inspired me to keep going. Look who she is today, you know. She's this self-assured, outgoing young woman, and I get to be a part of that. I was engaged and married in a matter of 6 months, so it was sort of a whirlwind. But one of the first things I did in the planning process was ask Michi to stand up with me. She said yes. So that was exciting, and got to pick out her dress, and she's my little sister too, so she stood right up there with me. I was happy to have her. Big sister's way more than I ever expected to be, because I was expecting just someone to kind of like go do stuff with me. I didn't expect to actually have a sister. I don't think she realizes how much of an impact she's had on me in these last 2-3 years. It's been an interesting thing to see myself be more happy and energetic and outgoing. It has resulted in probably one of the best relationships in my life. I couldn't imagine my life without Michi in it, and that's not ever going to change. She's the best friend I could ever ask for.
what that is.
To track our fundraising tonight, we're going to track your progress on a thermometer. Now, thermometer gods, can you pull up the thermometer, please? This is going to be our generosity gauge. Here we are. So, as you can see, we have already had some ambitious donors top up our tank a little bit. To give you an idea, it costs $1,500 to sponsor one match for a year. As we mentioned earlier, we already have 75 kids waiting for a big brother or big sister in Snohomish County as we speak. And our goal in these next 5 minutes, right now, as a community, is to take 25 kids off that list. And we're calling for you, our masked heroes, to do it. So, how? Go to the Greater Giving page, the same page where all the bidding and all the auction items have been featured. At the top of that page, you will see an inconspicuous looking blue button called Fund a Match. Click on that and be poised, because I'm going to be asking for your donations, starting high and going through a number of different levels. And when I call out the amount you feel inspired to give at, that's your cue. Click your trigger finger, make your donation, and be a hero for our kids of Snohomish County. Your name will pop up on the screen, and we will thank you profusely. So without further ado, let's start off with our first ask tonight. Masked Heroes at $2,000. Now is your time to step up. $2,000 donors. Where are my $2,000 donors? At $2,000. That's enough to make one and some matches possible. Sponsor one match for a $2,000 donation. $2,000 donors. Now's your chance. I'll wait for the lag a little bit. We're trying to get this thermometer up to $40,000 in the next 5 minutes. Remember, a lot of our funds haven't come in this year. This is your opportunity to help us supplement a lot of our funding that we've missed out on because of COVID. $2,000 would go a very long way to starting us off here with a bang at $2,000. And we have a $2,000 donation, $2,500 in fact, from Tiffany Barton. Tiffany Barton, thank you so much with your $2,500 donation. Tiffany, thank you there at $2,500. Anyone at $2,000 now? I'll leave $2,000 for a few more moments, and if not, then we'll move it on down to our next amount, which is $1,500. $1,500 donors, now is your time to step up. $1,500 heroes, now is your time. Let's have your trigger fingers put to work at $1,500 donations. Let's get this thermometer up there, everybody. We already had a $1,500 donation from Scott Lenzion earlier on. You can see that here in the thermometer so far. Anyone want to follow Scott with a $1,500 donation? Once again, that's enough to cover one match, one new match for a year. $1,500 would sponsor it. Anyone at a time when our prospective littles need that match most. In all our living histories, have we never seen something quite like what we're experiencing now? Anyone at $1,500? $1,500 donors, are you there? $1,500 heroes, are you there? Now's your chance. I'll leave it a few more moments. If we're all done at $1,500, I will now ask for $1,000 donations. $1,000 donors, now's your time. Step up, heroes, at $1,000. Anyone at $1,000? $1,000. Are we going to go down to 500 next up? Anyone at all at $1,000? Are we all done at $1,000? Then I will. $1,000. There we have Marianne Ackerman. Thank you so much at $1,000. Can we pull up the thermometer, please, and show that at $1,000? We'll get it in a moment. Thermometer gods are telling me. Oh, there we go. $1,000. Our goal amount has been moved to $30,000. There we go. So awesome guy, Tracy Westendorf, at $1,000. Thank you, Tracy. And we have Donnie Walletto at $1,000. I think the lag was just lagging out a bit. Lean into the lag. We have our $1,000 donations coming in right now. Let's keep them coming here at $1,000. $1,000. Who wants to follow Donnie and Tracy and Marianne with another $1,000 donation? Another couple would be incredible. Another couple $1,000 heroes would be amazing for us superwomen and Batmen and Deadpools and all the rest of it. Anyone else at $1,000? If not, then I'm going to move it along to an ask of $500. $500 donors, now is your time. $500 heroes, now is your time. $500. We already had Clint come in at $500. Clint Deem, thank you so much. We had Nick Pembroke come in at $500. We had Debbie Cobb, our board member, our board chair, at $500. Thank you, Debbie. And here we now have, can we get the thermometer up again, please? We have Andrew Browning at $500. We have Teresa Scavera at $500. We have Dan Gunderson at $500. Thank you so much to our $500 donors. Who's going to follow them at $500? Who else at $500 here? We have Dan, we have Teresa, we have Andrew. Can we make it a nice round 5 at $500? All done at 500 then. I'll leave it a few more seconds. All done at $500 donations then. We'll move it to our next level, $250. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Andrew, so much for your generosity. Here we have Robert Munn at $250. Thank you, Robert, at $250. Who wants to follow Robert here with a $250 donation? At $250. Robert, here's your chance. Cyrus, thank you so much at $250. Longtime board legend Cyrus O'Brien at $250. Who wants to follow Cyrus and Robert with another $250 donation? Teresa back in with another $250. Thank you so much, Teresa. Think about how much this mentorship means right now, especially now. Andrew back in with a $250 donation. Thank you, Andrew, at $250, taking us to nearly halfway to our goal now of $30,000. Anyone else at $250? Anyone else at $250? Are we all done at $250 then? If we're all done, I'll move us to our penultimate level, which is $100. $100 heroes, now's your chance at $100. We had Debbie Cobb with another $250 donation. Thank you, Debbie, for coming back in there at $250. And Jenny Backus at $250, taking us to just shy of $15,000. Who else at $250 or $100 now would be our next ask? Here we go, at $100. $100 donors, now's your chance. $100. Step up here, heroes, at $100. Beth Morris back in with $250. Yes, we will keep taking whatever donation level you would like. They all still come in handy for us. The ask is officially $100. We're accepting anything. Where are our $100 donors? $100 now. $100. If we're all done at $250, $100 is the next ask. It's our next to last chance to donate here in the Funder Match at $100. $100. Anyone at all at $100? Marianne Ackerman, thank you so much with a $100 donation here, Marianne. Thank you so much. Who else at $100? As we near $15,000, $100 is our current ask. Are we all done at $100? All done then. Marianne, anyone want to join Marianne with a $100 donation? If not, we'll move to our last level here at $50. $50 donations now, accepting $50 donations. Who else at $50 now? $50 donors. It's our final sweep for all our heroes in the room, in the virtual room here tonight at $50. We have an incredible $14,750 raised so far. Can we make it a nice round $15,000 raised? Are we all done here then at 14,750. We'll lean into the lag for a few more moments, unless we're all done. All done then. David James has brought us to $15,000. Thank you so much, David, with a $250 donation, and Kelly Shepard joining in with $250. And now we have Jenny and Clint with $50 donations, taking us well over $15,000 raised, leaning into the lag as we go. Thank you so much there. Who else? With $50, our final sweep of the virtual convention center here tonight. $50. Anyone else at $50? Or are we all done here then? All done. Well, then I thank you so much, Snohomish County, for your generosity in our fund in need. There we go. Well done to yourselves. A round of applause. John, are you with me? Can we get our thermometer
I'm with
up?
you. I'm right here. Hey, Gabriel, just a quick question. They can still make donations, though, as we go along, right?
They can still make donations throughout the evening, all the way through the show. We would like to note that we're accepting donations all the way through.
Oh, good. So you'll give them maybe we could do another update on the thermometer later, everybody. So keep donating. Keep donating. Gabriel's got a lot more names to call out.
We'll get this thing
All right,
to
I'm going to go to
30,000.
auction item number 6. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who've been at our auction over the years, this is an all-time favorite. Unfortunately, most of the time, none of us ever get to bid on it because our little golden ticket winner always takes it. But this year, the auction item is back, and it is available to bid on. It is our 12-day cruise aboard a Holland America cruise ship line for 2. This is an ocean view room. Oh, yes, not an inside cabin, an ocean view room. And you can choose any destination: Alaska, Mexico, Caribbean, Canada, New England, or listen to this, Panama cruise for 2. That is a bucket list cruise. And whatever you choose, you're still going to get all the extraordinary dining, spacious staterooms, the elegant surroundings. You get all kinds of new discoveries. And of course, you're going to be pampered by this award-winning crew. This is a glorious item, a glorious trip. The value on this thing, in the thousands, well over 6,000 or 7,000, depending on where you want to go. This is a great opportunity. Thank you, Holland America Line, for this donation every year. On behalf of all of us at Big Brothers and Big Sisters, for all the kids that get the help and the money that we raise through this, thank you very much. And for all of you generous donors out there that are going to bid on this, thank you in advance. Gabriel, let's make this the record breaker tonight.
Let's do it. We've had Catherine Lee at 1,200 now, Dan Freeman at 1,500, and awesome guy Tracy Westendorf in at 1,800. But Catherine Lee is now raising the roof on this thing onto the high seas with a $2,100 bid. Who's going to outbid Catherine? Catherine is the current high bidder. 2,200 would be the next bid. 2,200 would be our next bid. Anyone here at 2,200? Catherine. 24. Awesome guy Tracy Westendorf is getting back in on the action. Thank you, Tracy. $2,400 bid. Catherine, are you still in? Clint is in at 2,700. 2,700 with Clint Deem at 2,700. Wow, we have a whole host of pirates on these seas here plundering the bidding button. Who's going to take it up from Clint? Clint is currently the high bidder at $2,700. Clint is going on a cruise, unless awesome guy Tracy. Rich Olson in at 3,000. Rich, thank you, Richard, at $3,000. Now who's going to outbid Rich? You are still getting this at a knockdown price at 3,000. Awesome guy Tracy Westendorf in at 3,300. Thank you, Tracy. Who's going to take it? 3,400, 3,500 or more. 3,500 might take it. Rich, Clint, and Catherine still in the race here. Tracy, current high bidder at $3,342.21. Thank you so much for your generosity, everyone who's bidding on this amazing cruise. Oh, imagine. Where would you take it there, John? Where would your choice be?
Oh, Panama. That's a bucket list. Come on. That's a $6,000, $7,000 cruise.
That's a bucket list one. Yes, you can get amazing arbitrage on this as well, you know, because they're giving you the options. Some of them might be a little more pricey than others. So, you know, the Panama one included.
And I'm available.
Tracy.
I'm available to go.
3,300 to share an ocean view room with John Steckler. Okay, I'm selling to Tracy Wessendorf at $3,342. Unless there's anyone else, it's a fair warning. Going once. Catherine Lee in here at $3,648.
Oh!
Thank you, Catherine. Tracy, are you going to take it back from Catherine, or are you going to hoist your white flag up the mast as Catherine's pirate flag plunders your fair vessel? Are you done, awesome guy, Tracy Wessendorf? Can I hand this one to Catherine, this bounty of a boat cruise? Catherine's going to get it. A very generous underbidder so far tonight. Catherine's going to win her first item here at $3,648. I'm going to give it a bit of lag time. I'm going to count it down from 5. Hoist the mast. 4. Lay out the plank. 3. Tracy and Rich and Clint walking the plank. 2 seconds and 1 second. Last chance. Sold to Catherine Lee.
Woo!
Thank you, Catherine, and thank you to our underbidders.
Biggest item of the night.
There we go. That's how we do it. Snohomish County.
Thanks, everybody.
Now let's cast it over to a little video introducing our next item.
The Y is open and it's available for you to bid on today. We're looking at a Family 2 membership so you and your family can come and participate and stay healthy at the Y. You'll have cardio room, weight room, live group exercise classes. We have our lap swimming pool. We also have our rec swimming pool. We're open for swim lessons, youth sports. Volleyball is coming your way. Basketball is your way. We also have some kids zone time so that you can drop off your kids and have some fun at the Y. And a break, because I know those kids aren't at school anymore. I hope that you win today, and we're looking forward to seeing you at the Y.
Thank you. That was Gail Gebbo. Gail, thank you so, so much. And as a verified YMCA member, I can tell you, I have been so happy with my membership. All the equipment you could possibly dream of. More importantly, all the classes, all the other elements. And ladies and gentlemen, this is benefits for full family. It's 2 adults, and I don't care how many kids you got. They're all included. They have to be under the age of 18. But if you have 6 kids, if you have 8 kids under the age of 18, God bless you. And yes, all of them can come to the Y on this membership, okay? Everything, state-of-the-art fitness equipment, aquatic, teen tech center, the youth sports gyms, all kinds of things. This list goes on. We could never cover it enough. We want to say a special thank you to the YMCA of Snohomish County. Each year they make these available to us. The value on one of these, just at least at $1,500 is amazing. Depending on how many kids, it could be much more than that. But it is a great opportunity for you to get healthy and your family to get healthy, do things as a family. So thank you in our same bucket of values. Gabriel, this is a favorite every year, so let's have some fun and this one up.
We have an opening bid already in the book. He likes the like aquatics, or maybe a bit of yoga, or maybe the teen tech centers. It's Nick Pembroke at $600, $610 to be specific. Who's going to bid against Nick now? $610 opening bid. Taking bids against Nick Pembroke here. Who's going to take that running machine from Nick when it gets all busy at the Y, which it doesn't really, because the Y is amazing. And that's why you and your family are going to stay fit and healthy and get us through this time. $610. Nick Pembroke is current high bidder. Who's going to outbid Nick here? Let's take a $620 bid, maybe $630, maybe even a little bit of a $640 or $650 bid against Nick Pembroke here. The YMCA of Snohomish County. I've got to move things along here tonight. Unless anyone outbids Nick here at $610 is his high bid. We're going to move it along. Remember, for the whole family, fitness for the whole family, fitness and fun. It's with Nick Pembroke at $610. La Familia Pembroke. I'm going to sell it in 5, in 4, in 3, unless there's anyone else, in 2, in 1, and we are sold at $610.
Auction item number 8. It's a little bit more of a somber note, everybody. Lost a legend, and family and friends lost a being. We died. That was a very, very sad day and a very sad event. But here's a chance for you to own a 16 by 20 matted and framed autographed photo of Kobe Bryant. Yeah, it's amazing. This guy played his entire 20-season professional career with the LA Lakers. He won many accolades. He was 5 NBA championships, 18-time All-Star, and so many MVPs, you can't even count them all. This is an incredible, gorgeous tribute to an incredible athlete. If you are a sports individual, I know you would value this. So it's a priceless item. We couldn't even begin to put a value on it. But I know for the right people, this could bring a great addition to your home, to your office, or to your wherever, your playroom. Gabriel, I'm going to turn it over to you. Let's bid this up.
Let's start the bidding here. This is so special. Let's get some Mamba style bids here. Who's going to take us at $500? $500 now. Asking for $500. $500 bidders. Where are you? At $500. $500 for this legend piece of history. Here we are at $500 now, $600 and $1,000 at Alex Walters' bid, and Michael at $105 and $110. Michael Paul Appleby at $1,010. Alex, are you still with us? Are you going to come in at $1,020, or perhaps even raise the bar here to $1,100? We have this amazing piece, Kobe Bryant in all his glory, in all his galore, currently heading for Michael Paul Appleby's wall for $1,010, unless Alex wants to outbid, or anyone else in our virtual room here tonight. At $1,100 might take it. $1,100 might take it. $1,100 might take it. Or I'm going to sell at $1,010 to Mr. Appleby. It's a fair warning then. Just 2 more items left after this one. Are we all done at $1,010? Fair warning then. I'll count it down from 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And it is sold. Congrats. Oh, we just had a last second bid before I pronounced the D on sold. Technically, that is true. Clint Deem at $1,015. He pulled $5 out of his back pocket there. Incredible stuff. There we go. I just dropped my marbles. Michael, are you going to come back in at $1,020? Michael's back in quicker than you can say potato pancake at $1,020. Clint, are you back in at $1,025? Buckaroonies, 5 buckaroonies. This memento of history, this memento of time, this year, and this cause, so important for us right now. Remember where your winning bid goes. We have a last second bidding war unfolding here between Michael and Clint, who are truly pinching out the $5 here, because Clint is back in at $1,025. Yes, Greater Giving accepts all sorts of increments. So Michael, would you like to come back in here? We will be fair. We will take a donation of $1,030 for this priceless piece of memorabilia signed by Kobe himself. Or Clint, are you going to take it home with you tonight? It's a fair warning. Michael says, nay, $1,050 shall be my bid. And Michael bids it. His trigger finger puts it down. He pulled that Spider-Man mask over his head. $1,050. $1,075, Clint. Are you still with us, Clint? I got to move it along. We're eking it up here gently to $1,100 bidders. I hope everyone on YouTube has got the popcorn out, because Michael and Clint, I've got the gloves off on this one. This is Batman versus Superman. Maybe it's more Ant-Man versus Deadpool. Yes, those are 2 heroes we can truly believe in. Okay, are we done then? At $1,050 with Michael Paul, no relation to John Paul or Ringo Starr. I'm going to sell at $1,050 to Michael Paul Appleby Esquire. It's 5. Clint, it's 4. It's your bid, Clint. It's 3. This is going away, Clint. It's 2. It's Michael Paul's, Clint. It's 1. Last chance, Clint. Clint has bid at $1,055. At the last second. It's incredible. Clint Deem really does want this in $5 increments. Wow, snipering these bids here. Wow. Really tempting fate with that lag, Clint. Michael Paul, are you going to give up now? We have thousands watching around the world. This bidding war unfolding here in Snohomish County tonight between Deem and Michael Paul Appleby for this legend. Michael, are you still with us at 1,060? Or I'm selling to Clint. It's going to Clint. John's loving it. In 5, Clint. In 4, in 3, in 2, Michael Paul. In 1, last chance. And this is sold to Clint Deem. Mamba style. Thank you so much, Clint. And thank you, Michael Paul, for your underbids. Wow. Wasn't that quite incredible, John?
Oh, my God. That was the most effort for $5 I've ever put into my life lately.
It all counts. It all counts. That $5 could be the difference between another match on.
Every $5 I can get for these kids. Hey, folks, we got both very sports related. Here's the first one up. A true Seattleite has got to say it, and I say it, and I'm a true Seattleite. My favorite quarterback in the world in history is Russell Wilson. This man is ingrained in my heart. I watched him as a young man coming out and leading prayers after the beginning of his the beginning of his career. He has risen to superstar status, and he has continued to play with us. He wants to stay with us, and here's your chance to get an autographed color blaze green Nike jersey. And if you're crazy want to wear it, it will be a size extra large, although I highly recommend mounting it. But who wouldn't want an autograph? Our quarterback, Russell Wilson. This is faceless. Very, very elegant, very emotional. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to turn this over to Gabriel, and let's show Russell the kind of he's shown us.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. That was a great pitch there, or lob, whatever you call it. No, I'm a huge Russell Wilson fan. I actually love NFL, and Russell Wilson is one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time, as Ciara is also one of my favorite songstresses of all time, as she is for many of us here in Snohomish County. But this is all Russell Wilson's show. We have a $400 bid from Jody, $405 from Alex, $415 back with Jody, and Alex back in at $420. And we have Lynette Green at, oh, it's Lynette Gam, $425. My apologies. $500 now with Alex Waters, $525 with Lynette, and $530 with Alex again. Alex is not giving this up gently. Jody, are you still in? You seem to have given up. No, Lynette is in at $600. This is currently Lynette Gam's bid. She's going home in this jersey. She's sleeping in it. She's throwing on it, working out in it, or cooking in it, or whatever Lynette might like to do in this incredible jersey. Who wouldn't want an autographed jersey from Seattle's favorite quarterback? Now, John, at $600, would Russell be feeling generous? $625, Beth Morris. Beth, where have you been all my life? Haven't seen you there tonight. Beth and Lynette at $625. Lynette, would you like $650? Would you like $650, Lynette?
It's Russell. It's our Russell.
It's our Russell. Come on, it's our Russell.
It's our Russell Wilson.
Is there any chance that, John, is there any note there that Russell might have been extra generous, perhaps with a extra jersey? Is that a possibility at all? Or... Oh, hold your horses. Alex Walters.
What are you up to?
Alex Walters at $1,000. $1,000. $1,000. I am seeing this
real?
correctly. That's a real bid. Yeah. Alex Walters, 1,100. Beth, Lynette, are you still in? You know how much this could go for on the open market at $1,100. Wow. Here we are at $1,000. Nosebleed bids from Alex Walters.
You got a bid for $1,000?
Twice. I was cut off twice. I was just wondering if we could give Russell a quick call and see if he'd do another one for $1,000 and we could sell 2 of them and make double the money for. Yes.
I just checked. He said he will autograph a second one if we can get $1,000 a piece. He will autograph one. We can get another person to do 1,000. He will autograph 2 of them if that's possible.
Okay. That's good to know. Okay, so I'm going to keep this fair then. So Russell has sent us a pigeon-carried mail letter tonight here, just in the last few moments, and he has told us. Yeah, John has been texting him, and basically he will sign another one for us tonight to our 2 highest bidders at the underbidder's price. So currently that is Beth and Alex. Alex has bid 1,000. Beth has bid 1,025. You are both going home with this jersey at $1,000 currently. Now, if someone wants to outbid them, Lynette, I know that you were interested in this item a little earlier. You would need to bid 1,025 plus, and then it would be Beth and yours. If not, it's currently both Beth and Alex's at Alex's bid of 1,000. And I'm going to start counting it down. And bear in mind, after this, we only have 1 auction item left, 1 final opportunity to give and get in return here tonight with these amazing prizes. I'm seeing Beth here. It's a fair warning then. I'm going to count it down, John. Yes?
Yes.
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Lynette, this is going to Beth and Alex at the moment. And 1. And this is sold! Double touchdown for Beth and Alex at $1,000 a pop. That's $2,000 towards Big Brothers Big Sisters Snohomish County. Thank you so much to all our bidders, though. Thank you, Lynette. Thank you, Alex, for being under bidders. All the bids count so much. Let's have a check-in on our thermometer now as we approach the end of the evening. How have those bids, how has our Fund Match been coming along? We're pushing towards 30,000. We still haven't incorporated our live auction tally. What is the current grand total for this evening? We're going to be tallying it up in the next few moments. And in the meantime, we will get back to our final auction item now of this evening. John, would you like to take it away for the first and for the last time this year? It's been a pleasure saving with you once again.
As always, my friend, as always. Ladies and gentlemen, our last item. Look at this picture. Is this cool or is this an autographed on black helmet autographed by DK Metcalf himself? He joined the Seahawks as a wide receiver in 2019. He played college ball at Old, the son of former NFL guard Terrence Metcalf. And in May of 2020, this year, Nate Burleson revealed his top 5 breakout wide receivers, and he said DK Metcalf, number one wide receiver. We own DK Metcalf. This is a super cool helmet. I could see this in a glass case in somebody's home, signed by DK, showing your love of the Hawks, love of the game, love of sports. Our last auction item of the night. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. Gabriel, I turn it over to you, my friend.
Well, we have quite a few bids already coming here on the ticker. Incredible, incredible stuff. Joe at 450, Robert at 475, Matt Carruthers at 480, Robert and Rich Olson back in the bidding here. Cyrus getting involved, Rich Olson and Robert Munn currently battling it out. We have 4 bidders in a bidding war, and it's currently at $610 bid with Robert Munn. Now Cyrus at $635. Cyrus has outbid Robert and Rich with a $635 bid. Cyrus, it's currently yours at $635. Who's going to outbid Cyrus? Robert, Rich, are you still in here? We have a $635 bid. We're waiting for your $640, $50, whatever you would like to bid. This is our final item. Rich Olson here in at $660 now. Thank you, Rich. $660. Who's going to take it at $670? $670 might be the next bid. $670 might take it. $670 might take it. Cyrus, are you still in at $670, Cyrus? It's your bid. Or anyone else's at $670. Who's going to be our last hero here tonight? There we go, Cyrus at $685. Thank you, Cyrus. Rich, are you still in here? Rich, Robert, are you lads still in here? $690, $700 might take it. It's with you. Bid is with you. Current high bid is $685 with Cyrus O'Brien from our board, from our intro video, from our legendary Hall of Fame, from Big Brothers Big Sisters auctions. $690 might even take it against Cyrus. Or I will sell for the final time tonight. It is the last time tonight. Beth Morris back in at $710. Beth, you sniper, you. I love how you keep sniping in with those bids. 710. It's Beth's at the moment then. It's Beth's against Cyrus, against Rich, against Robert Munn. Beth Morris, 710 bid. Cyrus, are you still with me? 720 might take it.
Hey,
The
Gabriel,
dinner's cooking.
Gabriel?
Yes, sir.
I just
Yes, sir.
got a word. It's 700. We can do two.
We can do two of
You
these.
get 700 apiece. We can do two.
That DK is one generous chap, isn't he?
I
So at
just-
700, we can do two. So who is going to join Beth with a $700 bid and go home with this helmet? It's just another 15 buckaroonies, Cyrus. You can skip your week's supply of Starbucks. Oh, Rich Olson came in. Okay, Rich at 735. So to keep it fair, it's going to be Rich and Beth's in the next 5 seconds, unless Cyrus, you would like to outbid them, and then it would be yours and Rich's, or Robert, if you would like to outbid them. And the top two bidders will both get it at the second highest bidder's price.
Perfect.
So we get to double the money for Big Brothers Big Sisters of Snohomish County. So it's currently Rich Olson's and Beth Morris's at a $710 bid. I'm going to give it 5 seconds, Cyrus, if you would like to join us. If not, I'm going to give it to Rich and Beth. It's 5. Fair warning. 4. Our final winners of this year in our Dream Builders Auction 2020. One of our most monumental ones ever. Thank you so much for everyone for partaking. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Last chance. 1 second. And this is sold for the final time tonight. Thank you, Rich. Thank you, Beth. And I would also like to thank our bidders in the golf item, because we had a little bit of a trip up technically with the golf earlier. We had 2 winners. There was a bidding war in the YouTube chat, and we had 2 winners, Tiffany and Rob Munn. Tiffany Barton at $2,020, and Rob Munn at $1,550. Dan Gunderson agreed to double it. So those donations will go to Big Brothers Big Sisters. We double the money there, and we double the fun on the golf course. So there we have it, John. How are you feeling after all of that?
You know, I'm feeling pretty darn good for our first time on a virtual auction. Thank you to all of you and your generosity. This is an unusual time. Thank you for being so generous tonight. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And let's just see, let's get a gauge on that generosity. Can we get the thermometer up one last time, please? Let's take a look at
Gabriel.
And we'll be... Yes, John.
I have a final count. Now, is this the final count of everything? Okay, Gabriel, here we go. For everything tonight, rather than canceling by doing the virtual auction, we have raised $69,560 for the boys and girls of Snohomish County to help give them the kind of leadership they need. That's pretty impressive, and it's a small group of very, very generous people out there. You should all be very proud of yourselves. I had it with you. Thank you.
Incredible. Yeah, we couldn't quite get that up on the
Gabriel,
thermometer.
by the way, Gabriel, thank you for all that you do for us. Thank you for being the auctioneer. Thank you year after year. Great job. Great job, my friend.
Oh, it's my honor and it's my pleasure. Mentorship has meant so much to me, and Big Brothers Big Sisters is such a dear part of my auctioneering, having been part of it in Snohomish County for 4 years now. And you know, especially at this time, I think it was just incredible to see Pamela and Sander and the whole team bandy together. And I can say from the front that most nonprofits are not doing any sort of fundraising events this year. They're not even going virtual. It took enormous guts, enormous courage, enormous work for Pamela and her to this. And we're all learning. And this was an incredible, incredible moment, I think, that we'll all look back on and fondly remember how we came together in this very crazy time and still managed to keep the boats afloat, keep the ship going through this with an incredible fundraise. That is pretty much on point of our $70,000 overall fundraising goal for that event. I wish our thermometer could show it, but I can tell you that thermometer is pretty much popping, which is amazing. Thank you, John, for all that you do as well. And I want to mention that our silent auction is still open. Once again, it will close tomorrow at 4 p.m. So remember to get your bids in on that before it closes. We still have all those amazing items that will continue if you didn't quite win in the live auction. The Funder Match is also still open, so you can continue to support by making a tax-free donation. My name is Gabriel Butu. Thank you to John, our incredible MC, faithful MC, my wingman for all of these years doing this. Thank you to our amazing sponsors, our volunteers that have all made this possible. And most importantly, on behalf of Big Brothers Big Sisters of Snohomish County, thank you to you for joining us. Thank you for that Zoom party. And thank you for sitting through this here for the last hour and a half on our first ever virtual auction. If you want an auction item, please remember you can pick it up over the next 2 weeks. Next 2 weeks, starting this Monday, that's September 14th, through Friday, September 25th. Normal office hours plus evening hours available. It's from Pam. So Pam will be in touch with you and you can pick it up from her. And if all goes well, we will see you in person next year on May 15th, 2021 at the Linwood Convention Center. And until then, good night and thank you to all you heroes.
Good night, everyone.